Hello, Frank the Tank here. I'm here to try a Soul Level 1 Dark Souls playthrough. What a Soul Level 1 Dark Souls playthrough is pretty much you start out the game and you have different classes you can choose from. Each of them have different attributes and such. What you do, and it all depends on their levels, what they have points in. The Pyromancer is balanced by Soul Level 1. What this means is, the souls you get in-game, which are your in-game currency and XP, are not going to be spent on souls, so we'll never get any more endurance or strength or dexterity, for example, so we have a very limited amount of weapons we can use. And as such, you kind of have to face bosses in a different way, and not as head-on as you used to. Which can make battles kind of interesting and makes them have more tact, I'd say. I'm going to skip the intro. If you want to see the intro, just watch a regular playthrough. I'll say I've tried a little bit of this, and I've beaten the game before. I have the Dark Soul achievement, so I know what to do. This isn't going to be blind, but it'll be a blind Soul Level 1 playthrough. And if you haven't ever played Dark Souls, welcome. I don't know if this is the best video to watch, but hey, you might as well try. We start on the Undead Asylum, which is your basic tutorial level. Go through here. That's a bonfire back there. Bonfires are in-game checkpoints. We don't need it. Go through here. We'll be getting back to that guy later. A good part of Dark Souls that most people think is about the main idea most people get is it's a hardcore game. It really isn't too hardcore. It just requires a lot of critical thinking, which I guess is kind of hard in this day and age, considering that most games give us waypoints and tell us where to go without any thinking. And while the game can be unfair sometimes, most, if not all the time, when you die, it feels like it's honestly your fault. And what Soul Level 1 pretty much is Dark Souls has a lack of a difficulty meter on it. And because of that lack of difficulty, people do different kind of challenge playthroughs. A challenge, for example, there's also a challenge playthrough for no shield. Or starting out on New Game +7. Or always Grave Lorded. There's just so many different things that you can get. Did we not get the key from Oscar? I thought we got through his conversation. Hello? Can I have the key? Whoops. Well, that's new. I didn't know that could happen. Oh, I know kind of what weapons to use, but I'm pretty much blind to tactics for bosses, so that's where this will be interesting. Our Pyromancy hand. Something that's really nice about Dark Souls, it has very responsive combat. This isn't Skyrim where you'll just mindlessly tap X on a beefcake until he's dead. You actually have a light attack, a heavy attack, a block, and a riposte, which is your parry system. What? Ooh, a longsword. Nice. Is that better? Ooh, we can't use it because of Dex. See, because of our playthrough parameters, we can't use that, and we'll never be able to use it, unfortunately, because that 8 Dex, that's all we're gonna get. Sort of Pyromancer, we can just get away from this guy. A big draw of this game, too, is it has really, really good bosses. And they're very satisfying to kill. Ooh. We're just going to rush in and kill him. There we go. Silent Demon isn't hard. If you start out as a thief class, and you still want the Master Key, that's the best way to kill the Asylum Demon and get the big hammer. You choose the Black Fire Bombs as your starting gift, and you can pretty much kill him right off. It's very nice. Another key thing of Soul Level 1 playthrough is souls are not as important anymore. You use souls to level up your shields, your weapons, your armor, but that's it. There's not going to be any leveling. So, you know, that massive amount of souls that you get later on just won't be as helpful. We can use them to buy items, I suppose, but that's pretty much it. What we're going to do now is we're going to go down to New Lando and get the Firekeeper Soul there. And try and get the one in Blighttown as well in one playthrough. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm not too worried. I also have a couple mods, nothing too big. I have DS Fix, DS Fix, and the texture mod. It just makes the game look nicer than it used to. Unfortunately, the PT version, which is what I'm playing, didn't come with great PC controls or PC options, so you have to download external mods to kind of you know, make it better. I also have DSC Fix, which helps you connect to your friends better, which is very, very helpful. Oh, the lag here is always so bad. This is New Lando. We come back here later for a boss. And since we're Soul Level 1, this boss is not going to be very easy. Want to avoid the ghosts. We want to go over here to get the Firekeeper Soul right away. Firekeeper Souls won't be as important anymore. You need a couple of them, like 3 of them is good, but other than that, let's see if we can make it out here alive. Oh, maybe, sweet. Oh, let's get out of here. Drink some Estus. I'll try and explain some of the things I can remember about the basics of the game, but I'm going to assume most people who watch this will have already played the game already. Estus is your healing. It's pretty much a health potion in this game. This is our Pyromancer. We start out with a Pyromancy hand, which lets us cast fire magic. There's two other types of magic, which are miracles and just sorceries. Miracles are more beneficial, side benefit items. I do think we can use Estoc. No, not even close. Oh, did I not drop it? I don't need it. Get out my inventory. Don't want to clog my inventory up with items I can't use. Next thing we're going to want to do is get rid of this cracked round shield. Round shields are better for parrying, but in general, I'm not too good with it. We're going to probably need to get good with it for Gwyn, but that's farther down the road. Maybe I'll be able to be more defensive with him, but I doubt it. I don't think I want to go this way. No. We'll attempt the Grass Crest shield if... actually, you can get the Grass Crest shield easier than you can get the Firekeeper Soul and live. If you get the Firekeeper Soul, you have to deal with the Toxic and the Fire Dogs, and that's just way too hard for our level to get out of. You're going to want to avoid the Blight Dragon. Go down here, get the Soul of the Night. What he has is a Dragon Crest shield, and it protects really good fire protection on it, but it's just not worth it right now. Or at all, really. Maybe against Quelaag, but not much else. I'm not sure if the weapon ascendancy path that's best either. I've heard lightning is good. I've heard chaos is good. But I want to avoid this guy. Holy shit. Whew. Okay. Take a small chug of Estus. Okay, go, go, go. This is kind of an alternate path you can take. You can't take this path if you don't have the Master Key. And a lot of people say the Master Key is a crutch, and I agree. But there's no reason not to take it. I mean, what are you going to take? The fire bombs? It's just not worth your time to not take the Master Key, to be honest. We are going to light this bonfire and rest at it. It's worth our time to rest at this bonfire. Alright, come up on our first kind of hard enemy. I don't know if I'm going to actually engage in him, but that's a Black Knight. Halberd Black Knight. They have a wide swing on them. Can I use this? Yes. Okay, good. Oh, too late. Okay. Hey. Over here. Hopefully we can knock him down. Oh, not quite. Okay. Come here. Come on. Come on. Over here. I'm risking too much for being too stylish. Okay, come over here. The Grass Crest Shield that we just picked up lets you recover stamina a lot better, which will be good for us. This guy, man. I always have trouble with Black Knights. Yeah, figured as much. I activated full screen mode somehow. Alright, let's try this guy again. Gonna come from the right. Whoa! Okie dokie. How you block attacks is kind of an interesting concept. It runs off your stamina meter. Taking a full attack takes all your stamina, and if you have a shield that blocks physical, it depends on how much physical it absorbs. If it's 100% physical, the shield will make you fall off the cliff. And he fell off with me. Okie dokie. Yeah, I got the items. Well, I did it. This is the right way? This is not the right way. I'm glad I didn't pause there. I was about to. Now that we have the Grass Crest Shield. And hopefully our souls? Yes. Okay, good. Well, didn't expect that to happen, but that's Dark Souls. Dark Souls is weird like that. What I was saying is, your block is, not your shield, but your block is based around your stamina parameters and the shield parameters. So your shield, as you can see, the Grass Crest prevents 95 physical. You can see he was still damaging me, that's why, because we didn't have full physical protection. Your other key stat right there is stability. And stability is how well you can absorb an attack. So, if I had a really low stability shield, like the Cracked Round Shield, I probably could not block the halberd attacks that he was doing on me. Which is why finding better shield is important. And the Grass Crest is going to be extremely important because honestly, we're not going to be able to be able to have any more stamina than this. Besides, if we have a stamina increasing item like the Ring of Favor and Protection. We're going to take all this stuff off our hotbar. Is that leather armor better? It is, except for weight. It's generally better in every way. Can I still quick roll? No, I can't. Oh, the leather gloves are worse, and the leather boots are worse. I don't need the quick roll, but in general, this is a lot better, except for it has better bonuses, and it has a better weight. That physical defense is really good, though. Stick with this for now. I think I just missed a crystal lizard by talking. It's okay, they respawn. The key things to this run are going to be good armor and a decent weapon, since we can't rely on being able to absorb tons of health. Tons of health. Tons of damage, I meant. I think I hear an ent. We're going to use our Pyromancy here. Since he's made of grass, the Pyromancy is especially effective against him. And he didn't drop anything. That's okay. We're going to head here. We're skipping a little bit of the game by doing this, and I intend to do all bosses, if possible. But I just wanted to go to Andre really quick and upgrade our stuff. We're going to want to avoid the Titanite Demon. There's no reason to mess with him. Uh-oh. Get in. Oh, I should not have read that message. Okie doke. Take a chug of Estus. Hey, Andre.
Well, you must be a new...
Andre is a typical blacksmith. Blacksmiths offer these Titanite shards, and those upgrade your items. And that's going to be very important to us. So we're going to upgrade our hand axe twice.
Oi.
Whoops, that's not the key we want to press. Okay, do we have any soul items that we can use? We do. We have a Soul Proud Knight. We're going to want to use a couple of our soul items that we've gotten just so we can buy some more Titanite shards. Okay, now that we have some more money, we can now purchase more items and purchase, hopefully, 7? Only 5. Okay. We're low. Again. That's okay. Do we have any more? No. Let's go upstairs for a second. Light this bonfire. Something I really like about this game is that there's no real right path. There's a recommended path that most people take, but you can go whatever way you want as long as the you can think of it. Like, this is totally ass backwards right now. This is pretty much area 2 that that you're supposed to be intended for. Now that we have upgraded our hand axe, it does a little bit more damage. Which is good for us. Oh, that seemed like that hit. Come on. $424. So close and yet so far. Okay. We're gonna hopefully sneak on this Balder Knight. We need a little bit more souls, and I was hoping to go back to Andre to upgrade the hand axe a little bit more. It's going to be very useful to have the upgrade weapon on us. It's cool that there's a stealth mechanic in this game. It's never fully explained to you, but it's cool that it's there anyways. See, we backstabbed him, so we did a shit ton of damage. Why I'm raiding messages is raiding messages gives other people slight bit of health, and if a message is raided enough, they get humanity. So it's just best because you get to help people out, you know? We're going to go back now that we killed the Baldur Knight. Got a little bit of XP from that. Since we get to fight the Black Knight, really, we get to try our hand at this guy right here. But first, before we really fight him, we're going to activate this shortcut. Now that's activated. Ooh, that was close. A key to a lot of enemies is making sure to watch their patterns and making sure that they and knowledge of how they attack. With the Iron Knights, you generally want to strafe them while keeping your defenses up. They're also immune. They aren't immune to parries, but they are immune to backstabs. As you can see, he just took my attack with a shield because he was blocking. Some enemies even have some of the abilities you do, so it's pretty much like you're on par with them. Almost all humanoid enemies can use Estus Flask like that, see? And because he uses Estus, he pretty much opened himself up. Some of them can actually even parry and riposte you, which is pretty cool. Ooh, Titanite Shard, that's good. It's just nice that the game has actual smart enemies. And it doesn't have anything like Assassin's Creed where they line up in a line and wait to attack you while one of their buddies gets killed. It's very dynamic, in a way. Now we're going to head back down here and upgrade our hand axe a little bit more. We're probably not going to stick with the hand axe, but it's just generally good. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think we're going to swap from the hand axe to a different weapon entirely. And that we have to take the lift we just activated to get to it. What the generally accepted, the generally well-received items to use are the hand axe, the battle axe, and the reinforced club, from what I've read. There's a couple of weapons you can two-hand as well that are especially good. We'll also be making use of external items like dung pie and crossbows and some magic to help us. Whatever can help us just deal more damage. Because we're such a low level, bosses are going to take a lot more to kill than usual. Certain easy bosses like Tauros Demon and the Gargoyles won't be as bad, but it starts to get kind of slow at Quelaag, which is a pretty early boss. Okay. Now we've taken the lift back to Firelink. We're going to go down here. And there's a whole bunch of chests for us to open. They'll have things like Homeward Bones, which bring us back to a bonfire scot-free. What we wanted, which is the Morning Star. We want the Morning Star because it has a nice bleed buildup, and as you can see, it has a C parameter in strength. It doesn't have the D parameter from Dex, but we're not going to be leveling up the item. So, we're not going to be leveling up ourselves, so that parameter really doesn't matter as much as it would if you were like 40 Dex or 40 Strength. Now that we have all that, we're going to use our... Oh, put on my hotbar. We're going to use our Homeward Bone, because we don't want to go back here. exactly. And we're going to go back to Andre. Head down and upgrade the mace. I should have honestly waited for the hand axe, but it was helpful to fighting the Iron Knight. So now let's reinforce the Morning Star and see how its upgrade path is. It's not as good as the hand axe, but it's pretty damn good. Don't get yourself killed. Remove all this stuff from the hotbar. Maybe enough to buy one. Yeah, that's enough to buy one Titanite, but ooh, we need to do this. There we go. Yeah, we need one more Titanite shard. I'll be right back as I'm gonna farm the undead and get some Titanite shards really quick.